He never did that. He's lying. He never gave me nothing.
All right, slow down. And that's what you would have to do.
Never.
I'm Earl Terrence. 25W8396608 B 24W8371948 23W8325968. How you doing?
I'm doing well, sir.
Okay, so what brings you here?
Well, the last time I was in front of you, I was in jail for 4 days for a ticket. The officer put me over for, so I came in front of you for some unpaid tickets.
This case starts with confusion and escalates fast. A man claims he was jailed over tickets he never knew existed. But as the judge digs deeper, every detail starts to unravel. Is this injustice or just neglect?
I was unaware of this ticket he gave me for legal terms and no proof of insurance. So these tickets went to default. So I came in yesterday. They told me to go to the police station and try to deal with it, but they said it's in default. So I came to you today in front of for the open court to see how.
Well, you can file a I don't know how you weren't, hang on, slow down. I don't know how you weren't aware of it. At least the officer's telling me he declares under penalties of perjury that the statements are true and he served a copy upon you.
No, I sat right here. I was
I'm
arrested.
talking about August 22nd. A citation was issued to you for prohibited turn, improper turn, and no proof of insurance. 2 charges.
I know, I got these I never got them when I was originally arrested. I came in front of you, you addressed the tickets because I was arrested, but I didn't pay the fine, my original fine. So when I sat right here that day, you gave me the situation for paying. So when I got home.
Slow down. Let me take a peek.
I was in jail.
Slow down. Slow down. I didn't address it because I didn't have the gun. You were in front of me on September 5th, August 25th. That was 3 days after you got the ticket.
Right, I was in jail.
Stop. Slow down. Okay. And then what happened?
Then, after you let me go, so,
I let you go on August 22nd, right?
You told me I had payment plan, so I was under the impression that I never knew about these tickets.
He didn't give you, slow down. You gotta slow down. Slow down. You came in front of me on August 25th.
Yes, sir.
These tickets that you're referencing were issued on August 22nd, 3 days before. Do you agree with that?
I don't recall I get, that's what I'm saying, I don't recall getting these tickets. I don't recall making no illegal turn over.
Well,
And the reason that
the officer's saying he gave you the tickets. Did you live on Carmel Street at one point?
I still live in.
I mean, all I can tell you, if you want to file a motion to set aside the default judgment on these, you can go down and post a bond that's the equivalent.
That's why I'm here today.
You can go down and post a bond that's the equivalent. That's what the rule says, sir.
Here's where things heat up. The defendant insists he never got the tickets, but the court system says otherwise. In legal terms, that's a default judgment nightmare. So, who do you believe? The paper trail or the man?
And that's what you would have to do.
I never made this turn. I never was aware of these tickets. I sat in jail for 4 days. No one told me about the reason I was pulled up. He said the only reason I was pulled up because I owed a ticket for you. I never was asked for I never made a wrong turn. He pulled me over just because he had a history pulling me over. He said he pulled me over because he ran my plate and seeing I had a ticket, a warrant for a ticket. So as I said it,
So you're saying you weren't pulled over?
I was pulled over, but not for no wrong turn. He pulled me over because he said he ran my plate and I had a ticket for you, a warrant for you. So I was took him to jail, and I sat in the precinct for 4 days, and that's when I came to you that day.
On the 25th.
Right. Then after that, I was only under the impression I was on the court for those tickets. So when I got done with that, I'm trying to make these payments, and I get these. Like, where did these tickets come from?
When did you receive those?
I'm not even sure. That's why I said I'm not even sure when I got these. My wife just happened to
Do
have.
you work?
I just got the job yesterday. Eating still, right here in the,
Well, what's the problem with you posting a bond? That's, slow down. Just slow down and don't lose your temper because I'm not gonna have you yelling at me here. He says on the bottom of this, the officer, I served he checked the box.
he never did that. He's lying. He never gave me nothing.
All right, slow down. I served a copy of the civil infraction complaint upon the defendant, owner / occupant by posting if applicable.
Well, I'm telling you, Judge. I come see you all the time at dinner. The only reason I'm
Just slow down, Mr. Terrence. I want you to slow down. Is there a reason you can't post this bond?
Yeah. I got a job yesterday too. I didn't make this turn. I never made a legal turn. I had a ticket for no reason. I never made a legal turn. The turn I made right here is right here at the Woodhaven precinct. You gotta turn to make it blink and turn to get to the freeway right there. You pulled me over at the freeway.
Slow down. So he did pull you over.
Yes,
You acknowledge he pulled you over.
yes. But it wasn't for a legal turn. He seen me coming from Hall Road. He made a U-turn. He came, he's noticed my car. He has a history of pulling me over.
A
Once he
history.
got in front of me, behind
See if
me.
Officer Pozlako's working, John. Call over to Woodhaven, please, right now and find out if Pozlako's working. Yeah, that's what the rule says, is if you are in default, you have to post a bond.
I know that, Johnny, but I never knew I had to teach. I never knew it. He pulled me over because he said he ran my plate and I had a ticket for you, a warrant for you. So I was took him to jail. And I sat in the precinct for 4 days, and that's when I came to you that day.
On the 25th.
Right. Then after that, I was only under the impression I was on the court for those tickets. So when I got done with that, I'm trying to make these payments, and I get these. Like, where did these tickets come from?
When did you receive those?
I'm not even sure. That's why I said I'm not even sure when I got these. My wife just happened to
Do
have.
you work?
I just got the job yesterday. Eating still, right here in the.
Well, what's the problem with you posting a bond? That's, slow down. Just slow down and don't lose your temper because I'm not gonna have you yelling at me here.
This moment right here shows the heart of so many courtroom clashes: accountability versus circumstance. The judge's patience is thin, but can you blame him? Would you be this calm if someone ignored court orders?
Hey, you know that, right?
Yeah, that was for your first tickets.
I'm just telling you.
I know. I understand that.
I'm just telling you. You just can't do these kinds of things.
What do you mean?
You can't not show up. You can't not show up. I even offered you.
I know you told me that when I was in school then. About that. We talked about it.
I'm just telling you, you don't show up in court. You didn't show up here in November of 24. We had to issue a warrant, and you also didn't show up. On another day. Where do you work now?
Eaton Steel and Taylor on what's that Trolley Avenue or Trolley Road and Monroe Street.
I'll tell you what. I think you create some of your own problems. I know, you can look at the ceiling. You should have never had to spend 4 days in jail, but you didn't show up in July of 25.
Yeah, I understand that.
Okay, then don't look at the ceiling when I'm talking to you. Act like I'm a dummy. I don't like that.
I'm sorry, Ron. I'm just kind of frustrated.
Well, okay, I can understand your frustration, but don't take it out on me. You caused a lot of this. I tell you what I'm going to do, Mr. Terrence. I'm going to just make a note. Defendant insists he was not given tickets. Heather, I would like you to allow him to file a motion to set aside the judgment. And we will then set that for
So you just want him to do the paperwork, Judge, without posting the bond then?
exactly.
Okay.
So let defendant fill out motion to set aside default judgment. I will not require a bond, and he needs to write that right in his defect, motion to set aside the default judgment. And the only reason I'm not requiring a bond is because you're insisting you didn't receive the tickets, which I doubt. But it's a possibility that I don't think he would have given them to you or he wouldn't have checked the box, but there's a possibility since you were taken into custody that maybe something went wrong, okay? So I'll let you fill out a motion to set aside the default judgment. You don't have to post.
In the end, the judge gives a rare break. No bond, just a chance to prove his claim. A balance of mercy and law. What's your take on this ruling? Drop a comment, hit like, and subscribe for more dramatic courtroom moments.
The bond, and we will go from there.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
Come back here a little bit more humble next time, will you please?
Yes, sir.
All right, so Heather, give him a date. Well, actually, no, you go ahead and do that and fill out that motion, and then we're just going to set it for a motion to set aside default and
then-
a department rep hearing with Woodhaven.
Okay, so we'll have him file the motion and then we'll set it for a department rep.
And motion to set aside the default judgment on the same day.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Good luck. Go down the hall and talk to them.